All right, good afternoon. I'm Scott Moon for the Moonbase and scottmoonwriter.com. Today, it's an unscheduled posting. Just thought I'd throw it out there. So in the past, I have done pronunciation guides for my audiobook narrators, basically making a quick video or recording, usually just a video, and they can just listen to it if they don't want to watch me read the list. This has worked pretty well. This particular episode today, we'll be working on my They Came for Blood series. First book is Invasion Day. Second book is Victory Day. Hey, Josh, how's it going? I'll be trying to, since I'm doing this live, I'll be trying to pay attention to the comments as well so we can have some fun with it. But the main thing is Invasion Day and, hey, Rick, the Invasion Day and Resistance Day, those audiobooks have basically been completed and should be released in January. They're going to be part of a Podium Publishers Pack. The second bundle will be Victory Day and Departure Day. Departure Day is not yet published, so stand by for news on that. So Josh Hayes and Rick Partlow are in the live chat, two of my most excellent writer friends. And I'm going to go through this list. So basically what I do is I keep a glossary and I update it as I go. And this story has aliens in it and some interesting words. So I'm not going to go over every single thing in the glossary, but I will go over some names and some basic stuff, mostly just pronunciations. But since I have an audience of a couple, at least right now, I may read some of the explanations. So starting at the top, it's in roughly alphabetical order. I divide my glossary into general terms, names, places, so on and so forth. So the first term, Eosk, is a Foskal warrior specializing in stealth. And for my narrator, I will send the document that has the spellings of all of these words. The second word is Foskha. These are the aliens. If you read the first two books, you know all about them. We have Foskha Axe. That's just a weapon, Foskha Axe. Isa Kikomi. It's a system and a planet where the Yisik once held dominance until the Foskha defeated them. Armek. It's spelled R-MEC. It's all caps. I like to talk about this because it refers to, there's a thread about one of the characters who designs video games, and this is Armek stands for the Red Master Elite Console, which is like a really high-priced Xbox type of thing. Yisik, spelled Y-S-I-K, is a race of aliens. Shai-Te, spelled S-H-AI-TAE. These are aliens known as the Shadow Wraith in Book 4, so not really a spoiler, but they're there. Eunexius is U-N-E-X-I-A-S. That is a planet that is very important in the end of Book 3 and Book 4. So some Foskha and other alien characters is the next section in my glossary. Aeon Foskga is an alien doctor. Draylen Foskha is a alien overlord who's kind of the most powerful one in books 2 and 3. Fosk Ixkamen is a fox shaman. So most of the aliens, most of the Fosk are Foskha, but the Ix, the IX, designates kind of a religious sect. Moving on to some Yisik names that are very fun in Book 4, which I'm having total blast writing. Basically, the main character, David Osage, during his recent adventures, he's picked up a group of Yisik mechanics who he kind of pals around with, he's buddy with. So first name is Hikiki, H-I-K-E-E-K-I. Ikhasi is a Foskha female. That's from one of the other books. I don't know if I can even pronounce this, but I'll give it a try. This is something that Ikhasi says. It's Shaolaka Ikin Ha Kinenda. I'm sure that my narrator will do a better job of that than me. Jahasi is one of the elder daughters of Han Foskha, one of the main alien characters. Kamor Foskha is a giantly monstrous alien in the end of Book 3 and maybe a little bit in Book 4. Kind of a spoiler. Morha is a character, M-O-R-H-A. My personal favorite character so far to write in Book 4 right now is Seekski, spelled S-E-E-K-S-K-I, one word. So he's a Yisik mechanic just full of fun. And what makes them fun is they've kind of learned the English language through David Osage, who's a trucker, and some of the ways they interpret those dialogues are hilarious. Siat is a Shadow Wraith character in book 4. Siso Sa is a Foskha female assigned to Han Foskha's bridge in book 3. She may be important in later parts of the story, obviously. Taftat is Han Foskha's lieutenant or second in command in book 3. Tion is a Shadow Wraith governor. Wizen is the leader of the Yisik in book 4. Yalaha is one of Han Foskha's top lieutenants, a Gitat leader. A Gitat, spelled Ghetat in the books, is the Foskha equivalent of like a squad or maybe almost a platoon size, a little bit different. Yisi Yissa is a Yisik. That's at the end of book 3. I'm not going to read that whole thing. It's kind of long. There's a whole bunch of names here that are basically normal human names. One that's a little bit different on pronunciation is a former Marine named Rod Callum, C-A-L-L-U-M. But obviously, to my narrator, pronounce it however you want. Trust your judgment. Let's see. Dust or Dustvaria, also known as Diamond Dust in the early book, is a main character. Hikiki, can't remember if we talked about Hikiki. That's a Yisik ship mechanic, spelled H-I-K-E-E-K-I. Scrolling down through here, but oh man, there's lots of characters in here. A couple of these I don't think reappear, so I'm not gonna repronounce those. They're fairly obvious. So I have a very few notes on the alien language in these books. Foskha is obviously an alien travelers who do what they must to survive, and that generally means conquering worlds and being just basic jerks. A Gitat is again a battle group, usually belonging to one overlord and rarely willing to operate closely with those of another overlord's Gitat. Approximately the size of 1.5 platoons. So there you have it. Puxapux Viok, which is a swear word in Foskha, in case you need to know that. And Shuak, spelled S-H-U-A-K. It's usually repeated twice. Basically means lie there like you're dead. It's something that some of the guards yell at the aliens in the early days of the invasion. So that is my pronunciation guide. I think that covers most of the things. I'm scrolling through here, and actually this could be a disaster, but I need to open up my other laptop because I don't think this includes some of the words in Victory Day, the 3rd book. So give me 1 second so I can pull those up. Okay. Excuse me. I'm looking for the ones that I didn't find in that. I thought I updated everything to the new Scrivener file, but let me scroll through here, make sure I didn't lose anything. And forgive me if I repeat myself. I think I mentioned Kamor Foskha, which is, yeah, that's already in. I read that earlier, but he's in book 3. Jahasi is in book 3. Ikasi is in book 3. Yes, I think I covered all these. It just feels like I missed some stuff. Fosk Ixkamen. It's kind of important, can throw you off because it's a little bit different of a language pattern. So, all right, well, that's about it. I made this video. I have a couple other things I want to do video-wise. And one of them, spoiler alerts, I'm going to do kind of a promo for Rob McClellan because he does a great job with web pages. So we'll get to that later. That's all I got today. And I thank you all for coming in. Rick's is not the Mac. Yeah. My Mac issues are getting better. Basically, my iMac, my big desktop thing died, and I've replaced it by using my little MacBook Air and just an external monitor. So far, it works great. Anyway, thanks for your time. Hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope this is helpful. Thanks. Bye.